Embark on a spiritual journey through the city older than history, Varanasi. The city of gods and the city of Ghats. A city full of divinity and spirituality. The city of temples. A city of faith and worship. City full of chaos that makes you alive. City where death is celebrated. City of religious and biodiversity. A city honored by emperors. Let's unravel the mystery of this ancient history. We started our spiritual journey to the holy city of Varanasi from Howrah, Kolkata by train through Howrah-Bikaner Superfast Express. Moving past the scenic beauty of Jharkhand, Bihar, we can see coal fields also. Finally, we reached Uttar Pradesh, Kashi, where we can see the Kashi bridge here. From here we can see the left it is Kashi and in the right side it is Varanasi. The Ghats can be seen from here. From Varanasi station we took a cab to the Godholia near Dasaswamedh Ghat, where we checked into a hotel, and this was the time of Durga Puja, so everywhere lights were decorated. Next day we visited Wat Thai temple complex in Sarnath, which is about 9 km from Varanasi. After entering the complex we can see a long pavement where running fountains with blooming lotus flowers can be seen before approaching a statue. Along this pavement we can see 3 golden color statues of Buddha in different positions. This is the left side area of the main Wat Thai temple, where we can see a 80-meter long huge statue of Buddha. Its construction is said to have taken more than a decade, which is a joint venture of the Thai and the Indian government. It is prettily located amid green lush gardens, and a variety of flowers grow here. In the left side near the statue you can see the national emblem. Coming to the right side of the 80-meter statue, we can see a garden where there is a laughing Buddha statue before the main Thai temple. It is one of the important pilgrimage sites for the Buddhists. Here you can see Buddhist architecture painting. On the right side of the temple is a statue of Buddha delivering sermons to his disciples. There is no entry fee and timings are from sunrise to sunset. Now coming to Dharampal Road, we are going to Sarnath archaeological site. Sarnath is the place where Lord Buddha preached his first sermon to his 5 disciples after attaining enlightenment in Bodh Gaya. Here entry fee is required, which has to be paid through QR code posted on the gates. Excavations carried out by Archaeological Survey of India has revealed a number of monasteries, stupas, temples, inscriptions, sculptures and other antiquities ranging from 3rd century BC to 12th century AD. Out of the many Ashokan pillars, the most important one is erected here in Sarnath. The head of this pillar, that is the lion capital, had sunk into the ground, so it is now kept at the Sarnath Museum. Here is a monolithic railing made of Chunar sandstone from the Mauryan period. Mulagandh Kuti, where Lord Buddha used to meditate. A little west of the Mulagandh Kuti are kept the fragments of Ashokan pillar. Here is the Dhammek Stupa, which was earlier the deer park where Buddha gave his first sermon to his 5 disciples. It was built by the great Mauryan Emperor Ashoka the Great. After the death of Lord Buddha, his remains were cremated and the ashes were divided and buried under 8 stupas Dhamek Stupa is assumed to be among these 8 stupas. It is nearly a 33-meter high stupa with floral carvings of the Gupta period chiseled at its base. We can see Dharma Rajika Stupa, other shrines and monasteries. Hence, this site is of great historical and archaeological importance. Here is the Archaeological Museum and Mahabodhi Society Temple. Photography is chargeable in Archaeological Museum, and Mahabodhi Temple is closed in the morning hour. So we are moving towards Ramnagar Fort via Ramnagar Bridge, which is located in Kashi. We are going through some monuments here, important monuments. Ramnagar Fort is a sandstone structure built in Rajputana style by Kashi Naresh in the 17th century AD. It is opposite to Tulsi Ghat. We are moving towards Chunargarh in Mirzapur district to see the Chunar Fort. The fort is opened for the public from 10 am to 4 pm. There is no entry fees. There are many legends related to this fort. It counts from 56 BC during the time of Raja Vikramaditya of Ujjain. The fort was captured by Mughals, Suris, Nawabs of Awadh and the British. It was first built by King Sahadev in 1000 AD onwards. Then Sher Khan, Sher Shah Suri, Akbar built and rebuilt it many times. It has a fine sandstone architecture. There is a mystery connected with the Chunar fort that the king of Chunar had buried his rich treasure somewhere inside this fort, so that the British cannot take it from them. Here is a deep well where prisoners were executed as a form of punishment. Situated beautifully near the banks of river Ganga, this fort holds great importance in geography and history. This fort is nearly 45 kilometers from Varanasi, so again we are traveling back to Varanasi. We have come to the popular Bharat Hindu University campus, BHU campus, where there is Birla temple dedicated to Lord Shiva. It is a marble temple. Inside there is a white Shivlinga, but photography is prohibited inside. Already while returning, it was late evening, so we passed through many temples like Tulsi Manas temple, Durga Mandir, Sankat Mochan Mandir, but we'll visit it later. Next day we started visiting the temples, beginning with the Kaal Bhairav temple. It is believed that those who come to Varanasi, first they visit the Kaal Bhairav temple, then they go to the Viswanath temple. Here we can see the Kashi Viswanath corridor, which is renovated by Modi government. The famous Viswanath idol, Annapurna temple idol. Next we visited Bharat Mata Mandir, then Tulsi Mandir and Durga Mandir, Sankat Mochan Mandir. After lunch we set again for Sarnath to visit Mahabodhi temple because it was earlier closed in the morning, so evening it was open, and it was a fantastic look at the evening hours. The inside of the temple was very calm, which gave a very divine experience. Just after that, we visited Mahavir Jain temple beside Mahabodhi. As it was Durga Puja Navratri time, the streets were lit up to the brightest. We went to the Dasaswamedh Ghat, had a walk there, visited the Ghat of Dasaswamedh. That time water was too much high due to the tides and flood. You can see the wall paintings on the pillars, and there you can sail the diyas or burning candles on the river. It is considered as a form of prayer to river Ganga, to Ganga Mata, to get her blessings. It is a form of prayer to offer diyas to float on the river surface to make our wishes come true. The evening stroll in the streets of Dasaswamedh Ghat is a photographic experience. The picturesque is amplified if it is wet by rain, lit by lights, and some sannyasis walking around in their natural attire. We can have delicious street delicacies like fruit-based sweets, dairy-based items like malai, rabdi, kesar lassi, thandai, and different types of chaats. And bhujiyas. Thandai is a milkshake type of thing. We have the option to give the natural bhang in it. Bronze is cheap here, so bronze statues, marble, stone statues, gems, rudraksh beads, religious bands, pickles, candies, digestive, mouth fresheners, chiffon and silk sarees and clothes can be purchased from here for your home. The famous Varanasi pan, that is betel leaves, is a must try. The old houses in Varanasi have no railings, they are steep and they have a air passage between two floors in common. The morning breakfast is puri sabji with imarti or jalebi. In Dasaswamedh Ghat there is a Ganga Mandir where people offer prayers after taking bath in the Ganga. Here we can see many priests sitting under umbrellas who perform rituals for locals. They earn their living by doing so. And another source of income for the locals is the boat riding, by which tourists also get benefit of visiting the Ghats from the river. River Ganga has its origin from Gangotri Glacier, Himalayas, which is considered as the traces or hair of Shiva. It is believed city of Varanasi was built by Lord Shiva, though the origins are yet to be unknown. Old name of Varanasi is Kashi, that is to shine. The name Varanasi is derived from the confluence of river Varuna and river Assi with Ganga. In Pali language it is called Banaras. Here Ganga expands to its might and has the ability to wash away sins of the mortals. One who dies here attains salvation or moksha. It is a place of biodiversity of many religions. Animals are worshipped here. Mostly vegetarian foods and dairy-based products are used. It is the cultural capital of India, birthplace of poets like Premchand, Tulsidas, musicians like Ravi Shankar, Bismillah Khan. It is a great center of learning with Sanskrit University and Bharat Hindu University (BHU), biggest university in Asia. It is the origin of Ayurveda and yoga. So we can conclude that Varanasi is a hub of spiritualism, culture, arts and crafts, learning, mysticism, yoga, ayurveda. It is of great historical importance. Watching the Ghats at a glance from the river by boating is a must-have thing to do in Varanasi. There are around 84 Ghats in Varanasi. Original cremation Ghat is the Manikarnika Ghat, but Harishchandra Ghat is famous as it is believed if a person's body is cremated here, he gets moksha or salvation, that is free from the cycle of rebirth. It is a surprise that dead body smell is absent here. So Manikarnika and Harishchandra Ghat are the two ghats for cremation. Life starts at Dasaswamedh Ghat and ends in Manikarnika or Harishchandra Ghat. Paradoxically, it is the only city on earth where death is celebrated. There are many myths about Manikarnika Ghat. Myth number 1. Mani of Shiva and Karnika of Parvati fell here while bathing in the Kund. Myth number 2. It's a Shakti pit where Sati's earring fell. It is believed Shiva directs the departed soul to salvation from here. As it is the time of Durga Puja, streets are crowded and a Durga idol is going for immersion in Ganga. It is a city full of chaos. If we feel alone, this is the city that makes you alive. Here at the same point of time, we can see liveliness in the people. They celebrate life here, and death is celebrated even more than life. So it's a dark comedy out here. The evening Ganga Aarti is a must-watch thing in Varanasi, either in Dasaswamedh Ghat or Assi Ghat. The timing is probably from 6 p.m. onwards, so you have to reach within that time, otherwise you will miss it. Dasaswamedh Ghat near Godholia Chowk is famous for Ganga Aarti. It is believed that Brahma sacrificed 10 horses here. Nowadays Assi Ghat is also getting attention for Ganga Aarti, where 7 priests perform the ritual, and many foreigners now come and stay near Assi Ghat rather than Dasaswamedh Ghat. And it is also more spacious one compared to Dasaswamedh Ghat. Here we are in the Pizzeria Cafe near Assi Ghat, which is very famous. Foreigners also come here to have lunch, breakfast, dinner. It hosts Italian delicacies and the very popular apple pie with ice cream is a must try. The tour cost for 2 persons is summarized below. All age groups will get attracted by the charm of this oldest historical city of Varanasi. Must come here to experience this charm. One time is not enough. It invites you again and again.